everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with another video, and this time we're going to be doing a full set of acrylic nails. So of course the first thing that we're doing is just going in and pushing back the cuticles. That's going to help expose the new growth and help with reducing lifting. After that, I'm going in with my 180 sanding band, and we're just removing the shine from the natural nail. As you guys know, our body produces a lot of oils. Those oils happen to be on our natural nails. That's why they're shiny. So we just have to go in and just get rid of that shiny layer. Again, this is a 180 sanding band. We're using the Scarlet Melody Susie nail drill. I do have a promo code for them, so I'll be sure to leave that down below. Alrighty, so after I finish removing the shine, we dust the nails off, and then I'm going to go ahead and apply the nail tips. So for the nail tips, I'm applying the Macart nails, and these are actually press-on nails, but I just use them as tips because they're already that coffin shape that we want. So it saves us time from having to do so much shaping and filing. So I'm using the KDS glue, and as you can see, I just make sure that I size the nail tips, of course, making sure that they fit from sidewall to sidewall. Then I just apply the glue on the very tip and just place it on the nail. And we're going to do that on all of the nails. Again, make sure that the nail fits exactly from sidewall to sidewall. You don't want it to be too big or too small because then the nail will crack or lift. So after we finish applying the nail tips, we're going to go in with a 100-100 nail file, and we're just going to be redefining the shape. Of course, they're already that coffin shape, but we just have to go in and just basically perfect the shape. And then I like to go in and just blend the nail tip right in the middle. Again, this is a 100-100 nail file. And then remember that we file the sides and the free edge at a 90-degree angle. Make sure that when you're shaping the nails, you are really careful about what you're doing. You want to make sure that you watch your shape as you're filing. That way you can see where you need to file a little bit more. But for the most part, I just alternate from side to side. And then again, for the free edge, I file exactly at a 90-degree angle at a vertical angle. After we're done shaping up the nails, I just dust the nails off and then I'm going in with my Young Nail Protein Bond. Remember that you can use any primer that you guys like to use. I just used this one because a while back I was getting a lot of lift, or not a lot of lifting, but I was getting some lifting. And I think I just had a bad bottle of the OPI primer, so I just switched over to this one. But anyways, now for the nails, we're going to be doing the Mia Secret Pink Acrylic, which is the one that I always use. I'm using my Alpha brush in a number 10. As you guys know, I do have a link for them, so I'll be sure to leave that down below. And then for the colored acrylic, I'm using the Mia Secret Cover Pink, and I'm basically going to use that on all of the nails. And as you guys know, I do the layer of the pink underneath. That way, if next time she wants to get rid of the cover color, we can go ahead and just file it away. And also, even if she don't want to get rid of the colored acrylic, for this one, I still like to go in and do that layer of pink underneath, because I know before I felt like the cover colors kind of lift easier, or I don't know, but they used to lift a lot, so that's why I just go ahead and do, I think someone told me to do that layer of pink underneath, and I know that, you know, that makes sure that they don't lift at all. So make sure that again you do a layer of pink or clear, whatever acrylic you like to use, but that's just what I prefer. But we're just doing the 4-bar method. We're making sure that we get a full coverage of this pink, and then of course we're going to go back in and just encapsulate it with the Mia Secret Pink or clear, whatever color you prefer. Alrighty, so again, we're doing the layer of the Mia Secret Pink over the entire nail, just a thin layer. And then after that, we're going to go in with the Mia Secret Cover Pink. And as you guys know, I use the same one for like the ombre nails. So it's a really opaque pink. And that's, I know I get that question asked a lot, like what's the difference between the Mia Secret Pink and the Mia Secret Cover Pink? Well, as you can see, the regular pink is like almost translucent, like it's see-through clear, and then the Cover Pink, it's like opaque. So you use this one for ombres, or you know, to get a full coverage like I'm doing here. So it's a huge difference. So like your pink, your Mia Secret Pink is going to be a color that you can use on all of your sets, you know, especially if you're doing polish. Then it doesn't matter what colored acrylic you do, whether it's clear or that Mia Secret Pink. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and finish doing this on all of the nails. I am going to be doing one nail with the flowers on the tip, so I'll talk you through it once I get to that finger. Alrighty, so this one is the one that I'm going to be doing the flowers on. So I'm going ahead and just doing the layer of the Mia Secret Pink. And then I'm going to be using my dried flowers. And with those, you just want to make sure you apply them on the nail while the acrylic is still, you know, wet. That way it kind of just sticks right on the acrylic. And I'm just doing different little flowers on there. We're only applying them on the tip. And then we're going to come back in with the Mia Secret Pink, Cover Pink. And we're going to do kind of like an ombre. And then after afterwards, we're going to come back in with the Mia Secret Pink to encapsulate it. And remember that you want to make sure that when you're doing the flowers that you make sure that they're really nice and flat on the nail. That way you don't have to apply so much acrylic once you encapsulate it. And also when you're doing the cover color right in the middle to blend it in, make sure that you don't brush super hard. You don't want to drag the acrylic all the way down towards the tip, because then you'll be taken away from that ombre look. So be really gentle when you're brushing that acrylic down. And then again, we're going to come back in and just encapsulate the entire nail with the Mia Secret Pink. Okay, so now for the rest of the nails, we're going to go ahead and just do the same thing that we did on the pinky and the ring finger, which is the base of the Mia Secret Pink. We're going to go in with the cover pink, and then we're going to go in with the regular pink and encapsulate them. Alrighty, so now we're going to go ahead and do the exact same thing on the other hand. The only difference is that we're doing the flower nail on the pinky. Alrighty, so now we're going to go in and just reshape the nails after we finish applying the acrylic. And once it's dry, and usually it's like completely dry by the time that we finish doing, you know, the second hand. So we're just going in with the same 100-100 nail file. We're filing the sides and the free edge at exactly a 90-degree angle. And this step doesn't take too long because, of course, they're already that coffin shape. But once you apply the acrylic, it kind of takes away from your shape. So that's all we have to go in and just redefine it. After we finish reshaping the nails, I'm going in with my fine drill bit, and we're just starting off around the cuticle area, going from the right side over to the left side, just going back and forth until you're able to see where the cuticle is, where the natural nail is, and where the acrylic is. That way you know that the acrylic is not on the skin. And then, of course, making sure that we file the entire nail to make sure that it's smooth. And also remember that when you're using your drill, you want to make sure that you do not put too much pressure on the nail, because if not, they are going to get a burning sensation. So keep your drill moving at all times. So as you can see, I go around the cuticle area and then I file the rest of the nail. That way I don't stay around that cuticle area for too long, because if I do, it will cause friction and it's going to cause the client's nail to burn. But again, make sure that you focus around that cuticle area. Make sure you seal it really good to prevent lifting. So once I finish filing the nails, I'm going in with my buffer and we're just going to make sure that the nails are nice and smooth. So we're going to just buff all of the nails, and as you can see, I run my thumb over the top of each nail to make sure that it's nice and smooth. If not, I go in and buff a little bit more, because if you just leave it like that, once you apply your polish or even your top coat, you will be able to see those scratches through your polish. So make sure that you check each nail as you go. Okay, so now I just dust the nails off and I'm wiping them off with an alcohol wipe. After this, we're going to go ahead and go in with the foil glue. And this one, or actually the foil gel, I think it is. Yeah, it's the foil gel by Nail Supply Glamour. As you guys know, I used to use the foil glue, but my like little transfer foil eventually would crack. And I think it's because the glue wasn't drying all the way, because you guys know that that one has to air dry. So I started using the gel, which you cure for 60 seconds, and then you come back in and just apply the foil over it, and it sticks right on, and then you can just come back in and apply a top coat, and you won't have any problems with it cracking. And if you do, you could always try doing 2 coats of top coat, and that usually works really good as well. But as you can see, once you cure the foil gel, you just go in and just place the transfer foil right on top of it, and it sticks right on. And then after that, again, you can just apply your top coat. So we're doing that on 2 fingers, which is 1 on each hand. So we did the ring finger and then the index finger on this one. And I do have some transfer foils on my website, so they will be back once I restock my website. And then after this, we're going to go ahead and just apply bling on some of the other nails. So as always, for that, I use my Soleil nail adhesive. I'm using my wax pencil, my SS6, and my SS12 AB crystals. I also forgot to mention that I'm using the little gold caviar, so make sure that you're using enough glue. That way they kind of just sink into the glue or the Soleil nail adhesive. So for this one, as you can see, we did the SS12, we did the rhombus in the middle, and then we're going to outline that with the caviar. And these little caviar pieces are like super tiny. So as you can see, I just pick up a few at a time with my wax pencil and just kind of move them around with the very tip of the wax pencil. And then afterwards, as always, you guys know that I spray the Mia Secret Gel Resin Activator to help that glue dry a lot faster. Alrighty, so once I finish applying all of the bling, I'm just spraying the nails with the Mia Secret Gel Resin Activator. Again, that's just going to help that glue dry a lot faster. And then I'm going in with my Madam Glam gel top coat, and we're going to go ahead and apply that on all of the nails. And then we're going to place this hand under the light for 60 seconds. And we're going to do the same thing on the other hand. So we're going to apply the bling with the wax pencil using the Soleil Nail Adhesive. We're going to spray them with the activator spray, and then we're going to apply the top coat and cure for 60 seconds. Alrighty, y'all, so here is the final look. As you can see, they turned out really pretty. The colors and the bling and the flowers just went so well together, and that shape and length is just flawless. So as always, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at GetNail32, and I'll see you guys next time.